So I forgot my lunch today, and I asked my husband to bring me lunch. And at the very bottom, we have a bag of dog food. Because you're my dog.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Omomi aka Petite Diva, and in this video we are looking at a viral video of a woman who was showing what her husband packed for her in her lunchbox. Now she said that she forgot her lunch at home and she told her husband to pack lunch for her, and in the lunch bag he actually put dog food, and that video got people talking because it went viral. Right now it has 30 million views, and so many people had things to say about it. So in this video we're going to check out what exactly happened, what the husband packed for her as lunch, and what she said afterwards, because like I said, it went viral and people had a lot of comments and a lot of things to say. So after that, I will come back to share my own thoughts. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe. And don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, let's get into this video.
So I forgot my lunch today, and I asked my husband to bring me lunch. So let's do an unboxing, because clearly it's a little full. I just have a feeling this is going to be really good. We have a bag of we have a bag of cookies. Not a Ziploc bag, but a bag. We have a bag of pretzels. Feels very empty. We got an apple. Gotta stay healthy. This is good. We have not just a portion of Pringles, but an entire container of Pringles. Another bag of cookies. Another bag. Options. Lucky me. And lastly, okay, we have my 2-day-old Chipotle. And at the very bottom, we have a bag of dog food. Because you're my dog. There's 2, Joy. Please bring back the dogs are low on food. So ladies, if you don't have food and your husband has to bring you a lunch, just know that you're gonna get lots of food, as well as maybe even a cute note.
There's a woman on here who was just put up a video about her husband who made her lunch and brought it to her, and that lunch sucked. Now here's the thing, I don't pretend to know the dynamic of people's relationships, especially their marriages. You know what I mean? Because people, we all have different dynamics. And I assume that they have a pretty jokey relationship, because the note at the bottom with the dog food said, "Hey, you're my dog." And I know if my wife did that for me, like, I'd be like, "What the fuck?" But I'll be laughing. But the lunch sucked. I mean, to me, I'm like, bro, no nutrients in that bitch, just chips. To my future wife, look, if I'm packing your lunch, you're not gonna have a lot of snacks in that motherfucker. You see my body, you know what you're getting yourself into. There's gonna be some healthy shit in there, okay? But I do want to say, like, people who are coming at them, because the comments were going crazy, and now she turned the comments off, right? But I do want to say that the people who are coming out, like, oh, he must hate her. It's like, guys, it doesn't always have to go to the extreme. Like, it doesn't always have to go to the extreme, it'd be a really nice thing to do for me personally anyway. Like, if you and your partner always, like, pack your own lunches, but then a couple times maybe like, let's pack each other's lunch and see who can make the better lunch for each other. I don't know, I'm competitive. I'll be like, what? Oh, okay, now it's all, because the way I'm gonna cook up that lunch, Gordon Ramsay, he gonna be looking for me as his replacement. I'm gonna tell you, I'm in that kitchen. But like a note to anybody who's out there, if you're making lunch for your spouse or your partner or whatever, like, 1 bag of chips or cookies is cool. The whole container, hey, look, like. But yeah, the people in the comments are really giving them a lot of grief. And to be honest, like, I get it, because you're just like, what the hell? Like, give a good lunch and stuff like that. And I 100% understand. She was laughing, so I'm assuming that they must have a really like funny dynamic with their marriage. You know what I mean? But once again, I don't speak on things I don't know.
Just know that you're gonna get lots of food.
And this is why women are scared to submit to the men nowadays. Because honestly, if I had to submit myself to a man who doesn't know how to pack a basic lunch, I too would be terrified. Ladies, instead of listening to the fact that your husband shouldn't know how to pack a basic lunch, please know that a real man of God, from God, who loves God, knows how to make a bomb lunch, okay? I can tell you that because I bagged one of those. Don't know how, honestly, but I bagged one of those, and I actually just finished eating the omelet with bacon that he made for me for when I came home from work. Mind you, we both were out working, but because I mentioned I'm kind of in the mood for the yummy breakfast you make, I came home and he had already cooked it and made my favorite beverage. So before you're out here settling for a man who can't even pack you a basic lunch, go ahead and have standards for me.
So I forgot my lunch today, and I asked my husband to bring me lunch.
Your husband is not very healthy. He gave you 2 bags of cookies, pretzels, Chipotle, and Pringles. The only thing that's healthy is the apple. I don't know why he's not healthy.
What about the dog food?
And dog food. And you're not a dog. So tell your husband that.
Woman whose husband packed her lunch, okay, and he put dog food in the lunch because she's his dog, D-A-U-G, haha. Posted another video since, and she's like, oh, you know, this is all funny, like, she's milking it, basically. That's just their humor, that's their relationship, hee, ha, he's so cute. In our early 20s, we tolerate jokes. As women, we tolerate jokes from our men that have the undertone of, I don't really like you very much. And we excuse it, oh, he's just joking. By 40, we're not laughing anymore. And it's not because we don't have a sense of humor. It's because we get the joke. Oh, so like the joke is I married someone who doesn't even like me. Who doesn't want to see me win? I'm telling you, something in our 40s, we want to be cherished by them. We're like, okay, I've been laughing for 20 years. Now I just want to be cherished. I want to be held. I want to be propped up. Okay? Can you do that? And usually the answer is no. You're watching why divorce rate is so high and why women always leave men. Because we can no longer laugh.
At first, I thought the girls were just being a little bit silly, but no, they were dead fucking serious when they said your husband should fear you just a little bit. Because what the fuck do you mean? Your husband packed you dog food. He needs to fear you, or he would have been too scared to pack some stupid shit like that. Leftover fucking Chipotle and dog food. When I got home, I would have dog walked his ass. What do you mean? It's a joke, guys. No, you should be embarrassed about how much your husband hates you and you don't even realize. A kiki my ass, I'm hungry and you playing with my stomach. I thought you loved me enough to pack me something good. You packed dog food because I'm your dog. Nigga, when I got home, I would make you get on the ground and bark like a dog. What do you mean? Yes. That man hates you. He does not love you. He doesn't respect you. You're probably being verbally and mentally abused and you don't even realize it. What type of shit? Dog food? Dog food. My fucking poodle eats better than that. My poodle eats ground turkey and rice and green beans. My dog eats better than that. Golly.
Parents have been married 33 years, and in every single lunch that my dad packed for my mom or for any of us kids included like main entree, sandwich, leftovers, whatever, fruit or veggie, treat, and a love note. A love note. Usually he would write little poems. I just saw the video of the girl who asked her husband to bring her lunch, and he sent her a bag of dog food and some crushed up half-finished bags of cookies and chips. It's not a joke for your husband to send you a bag of dog food. That's not funny. Hey, that man hates you. I'm so sorry. That man hates you. That man, you're going to sleep every night next to your biggest top. Make men more lonely. I need you guys to stop defending this behavior because it's literally atrocious. I would never do that to a significant other. I would never do that to a friend. I actually don't know if I'd even do that to my worst enemy. Like, and he wrote, because you're my dog. It's giving because you're my bitch. Divorce. Immediately divorce. Like, I have nothing else to say.
I actually probably would have stayed if my husband packed me dog food. I think it actually was kind of like a funny joke. Like, I don't really think that it was that serious, you know? Like, I love kidding around. I love joking. I would stay. I would have the funniest jokes to tell after that, like at his funeral.
I just saw a compilation of husbands packing lunches for their wives, and the husbands hate them. So the first one I seen and I talked about, it was that lady whose husband packed her dog food and was like, "'Cause you're my dog." There was other stuff too, but it was bullshit. Then there was like one that was like kind of funny. He packed an eggplant, but there was like an actual lunch with the eggplant, so it wasn't so bad. I think he was just trying to hint at something, to be honest. But then it shows the women whose husbands actually fucking hate them, because what do you mean your husband packed you a raw egg? Even a hard-boiled egg alone would be like, what the fuck? But a raw egg, he put no time, no effort, no thought. This one pissed me off, and I'm not the person who's getting Dr. Pepper in a container, in a bag, which obviously leaked. So it's just like a soup of Dr. Pepper in the bottom of a bag. There is no excuse for this. Like, I would rather you pack the entire 2-liter bottle than to give me whatever bullshit is. Then there was this one, and even though it's really not that bad, I feel like it's a common theme that I've seen with many husband packed lunches. It's just random stuff around the house they just kind of throw together. No rhyme, no reason. Like, they just grab the closest thing to them. They don't try to put it in no bag, no container, no nothing nice. Just start grabbing shit. Most of these women are like laughing at this. I'm like, sis, ain't nothing funny. That man hates you.
When it comes to this husband who prepared his wife's lunch for her, I wasn't going to make a video on it because I've kind of deviated from this kind of content for a while now. However, I'm here because there is one point that no one has made yet that I must make on this topic, and it is not to talk about how much he hates her and wants her dead. No. The point that no one has made is the sheer fact that he put the dog food in the lunchbox first. It was the last thing that she pulled out said lunchbox, which means it was the first thing on his mind to prepare for her lunch. A prank, quote unquote, joke involving dog food. He had more intention with said dog food, put it in a sandwich bag, wrote 2 notes to put on top of said sandwich bag and put it in there first. Had more intention, more consideration, and more care for a joke involving dog food than he did the rest of her lunch. That just speaks volumes to me.
What the fuck do you mean you asked your husband to pack you a lunch and bring it to work and he brought you dog food in a bag? And when people in the comments said, what the you defended him? You were supposed to go home and light him on fire. You defended him? And people in the comments are like, girl, he did that so that you won't ask him ever again to do that for you. And she's like, yeah, I won't. I won't ask him.
I had a job and I texted you from work.
Okay.
Can you pack me a lunch because I forgot mine? What would you pack me?
Lunch? I'll make you chicken Caesar salad. Not Diet Coke, but Diet Coke, but it's not the Coke version. And like a brownie or a cookie.
You know, some lady asked her husband to pack her lunch.
Okay.
He packed her dog food and a bunch of snack foods. And then he packed her leftover Chipotle that had 2 bites left.
You know, compost.
Forgot your lunch and you asked your husband to bring you lunch. He brings you a bunch of open snacks, leftover Chipotle, and a bag of dog food with a note that says, because you're my dog. What do you do?
I'm not a dog, though.
Okay, but what if he spells it D-A-W-G, like as a playful joke?
So he's stupid and doesn't know how to spell?
What does a 25-year-old nurse's husband pack her for lunch? I don't know. Let's find out. I asked Noah once again to pack my lunch. The one thing that I told him was that I wanted our leftovers from last night, so that's what he packed me. He packed me hummus and tabbouleh salad, some pita, and some chicken. However, this is very full, so let's find out what else is in here. I got some mango. I have a sandwich and chips, just in case I don't like my first option. I have a full bag of Scandinavian swimmers, which it's totally fine that it's the full bag. This is how I would pack this in my lunch anyway. I will probably keep this in my backpack. I have a full thing of grapes. He said that they're extra crispy because he tried one. So he taste tested for me. I have $1 that says, I hope you have a fantastic night, my love. Love, Noah. P.S. Here's $1 in case you get thirsty. I have 2 chopsticks. He replenished my chomps and my my cheese sticks. I have some chocolate. I have some peanut butter cups and some Thin Mint Bites. I got a Built Bar, which is a little smushed now. That's okay. I have a peanut caramel Bearbell. And then I have a apple mango fruit sauce. And he filled up my water and put my Mio in there for me. Thanks, babe. Let's have a great night.
And all I'm going to say is, as my husband, if I ask you to pack me lunch and you pack me 5 different types of chips, 3 different types of cookies, and dog kibble, it's going to take everybody in the universe to pry my fingers off of you. It's going to take a millennium to pry my fingers off of you. That lady literally thought it was a joke that her husband put a whole bag of kibble in that bitch and said, you my dog. And it's sick because I feel like a lot of women laugh at stuff like that when you ask men to do tasks and they do the bare minimum or they do mid or mediocre. It shows how much they just don't. Because there's so many videos of women that I see that are stay-at-home moms that make these meals for these men and they hit every food group. They got breakfast, they got lunch, they got an extra snack after dinner, an in-between snack between breakfast and lunch. He got all types of protein shakes, a heatable portable lunch bag that heat up on time. Are you serious right now? Are you telling me that man couldn't pack you a sandwich and some chips? He had to pack you dog food and tell you that he was you his dog? Are you stupid? And you think that shit is a joke? That is the reason why I personally feel like men who do not care show you they don't care in small ways. And shit like that is a prime example. Because if you do not care about me actually eating and having at least a good part of a meal, that shows that you really don't about me or my health or anything.
Not have a husband and I did not ask for lunch, but this guy I've been on a couple dates with brought over lunch for me last night for today with an assembly note on it. Hold up.
What? This is so cute. I think this is a lime. I think this is a tortilla.
We're gonna open it together because it's so cute. The girl that went viral for her husband packing her lunch, the denial is insane. I've known this guy for 3 dates. Wait, this is so... Everything's packed so nicely. He literally made salsa and put it in a jar. As share and stir me. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Here we have a giant thing of carnitas that he made. The instructions do say to heat that and the tortillas. And then we have cilantro, onion cut up, lime, radish, and then we even have this layer. Things aren't getting mixed up of tortillas. I love men who men. I love... And that is how it's done. I'm gonna go heat this stuff up and enjoy my lunch. Everything's been heated up, so let's assemble. Oh my gosh. There is just something about a man who can feed me and is also so soft with me and also so... I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Oh, here comes my dog. Cilantro. Oh my gosh, this little dish of onion. Can you go to your bed? Go to your bed. Go to your bed. Homemade salsa. Love. It smells so good. Can't forget the lime. So many ways to show up for people. Food is one of my love languages, but if you don't know how to cook, that's okay. So many ways to show that you like someone. Cheers. I think I might have to go on another date with this guy.
What I absolutely cannot stop thinking about, that girl's video that was like, my husband packed my lunch for me and it had fucking dog food in it. And it said like, because you're my dog. And here's the thing, it would have been really funny if the rest of the lunch was packed appropriately. That's where I think the gag is like lacking here. I would have laughed at that if the rest of the lunch had been good. Like if there would have been a sandwich and like a whatever. He gave her like 3-day-old Chipotle and a bunch of fucking cookies. and then a bag of dog food, and all the cookies were in like their original wrappers. If the, like, that would have been really funny if the rest of it had been an effort. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit that my husband would do to me. Like, if I asked him to bring me something, he'd bring me like, he'd be like, you're my dog. Like, that's something he would do. But the rest of the lunch would be exquisite. Like, he would literally be like, okay, let me get you some gluten-free bread with some gluten-free, whatever. Like, he would literally, it would be executed to a T. And now I'm on the side where I'm getting a bunch of compilation videos of a bunch of other women being like, my husband's lunch he packed for me. This one girl had a eggplant. Huh? A full eggplant? Another one was like Dr. Pepper in a bowl. One thing that women will never beat is that sometimes they marry men that hate them. Hate them. That they're jealous of their wives for like the fact that they're cooler than them. And I'll die on that hill.
So we've seen what people have to say about it. We've seen exactly what the husband packed for her. And like I said, a lot of people had things to say about it. And a lot of people were leaving comments in our video that she even had to turn off the comment section because definitely people have said all sorts. Anyway, she came back later to give an explanation of what exactly happened. And here is her explanation.
It's the lunchbox girl. Okay, the explanation y'all have all been waiting for. It's time to explain what happened this weekend. I cannot even process that I'm making this video right now. Okay, so a few people, 30 million to be exact, and more, because it's been posted other platforms, have seen the video of me unpacking the lunch, the dog food, that my husband packed me. And most of you, half of you, 3/4, 75%, hated it. You thought it was horrific, horrible, and the worst thing that's ever happened to anybody. I'm here to explain it. Okay, number one, the dog food. He spelled it, yes, his handwriting is horrible. Yeah, it is, you're right. Y'all are so pressed that he called me a dog. He did not call me a D-O-G, dog, D-O-G, like a dog that has a leash. He did not call me that. D-A-W-G, dog as in homie, American slang for homie. It's what we call each other. It's a joke. J-O-K-E, joke. Y'all were also so pressed that he put it in my lunchbox. That's why he put it in a bag, so it didn't get on my food. This was at the bottom because he thought of it last and he tried to hide it under the Chipotle so that it would be a surprise. Because it was funny. It was a joke. He was trying to make me laugh. Which it worked. Him and my sister came up with this idea together. My sister thought it was funny too. Moving on. Second, the Chipotle. Y'all are all really upset that it was 2-day-old Chipotle. Well, guess what? Teacher brain deceived me. It was actually a day old. It was from the night before, so not even a day old. I said 2. As a teacher, 1 day feels like 7. Okay, all I get in my bowl is rice, steak, and beans. That's what my son thinks about it. Okay, anyway. He brings me lunch once a week. So all of you saying that this is his way of telling you to never ask again, no. He brings me lunch once a week. Normally, it's like Chick-fil-A or something like that. First day of school, he bought me a bouquet of candy and a bouquet of flowers, set up a whole screen that said, happy first day of school, all the things. He doesn't hate me, guys. But the Chipotle, the reason he packed that is because he wasn't planning on bringing me lunch that day. I had asked him to bring me lunch because I had forgotten, and he said, what would you like? I said, Chipotle leftovers and snacks. He packed me Chipotle leftovers and snacks. The reason I recorded it is because I knew it was gonna be funny how he packed it. I just knew it was gonna be. The dog food was a sweet surprise that made me laugh.
So in the follow-up video, she was explaining that the dog, that the D-A-W-G that the husband wrote was a slang, an American slang for homie, like friend, pal, and the rest. Because a lot of people, I believe, were saying that why would he call her a dog? She also talked about the fact that her sister was with her husband when he was packing the lunch, and that she co-signed to the dog food being added at the last thing because it was a joke and she thought it was funny. The sister thought it was funny. She also talked about the fact that the Chick-fil-A was not 2 days, that it was just a day old. She said that she was the one that requested for him to pack the leftover Chick-fil-A and give her snacks, to add snacks to it. She also talked about the fact that people are saying that he did that because he doesn't want to ever bring her lunch. And she said that he usually brings her lunch once a week and usually he gets Chick-fil-A for her and the rest. She talked about the fact that the first day of school, when they were resuming school, he brought a bouquet of flower and candy and also set up a banner and everything and the works. She said that he likes her, he loves her, that he doesn't hate her, that him bringing that lunch that she requested was because that was not the day that he usually brings lunch, and it's just because she forgot her lunch. She addressed people that were leaving comments of hate. She said that she can't help the way they feel, but that she is not really going to be bothered by what they are saying. And she also talked about the fact that if people want to watch her content, which is more of teacher content, educational content, and the rest, that they are welcome to stay and watch. But if they're just going to be hating, that there's nothing that she can do about it. And she was like, love and light and the rest. Anyway, our video did not really like sit well with people. They were saying that she's just trying to excuse him. Some people also talked about the fact that the mother of the girl was also leaving comments to try and support the guy and say that he loves her, he doesn't hate her and everything. Anyways, personally, when I saw it, I was just like, this is weaponized incompetence. I don't know. That was the first thing I thought about before I watched her explanation video and everything. And whatever she was trying to sell, I'm sorry, in that explanation video, I did not get it. I was not buying it because it looked like she was just giving an excuse for him being incompetent. You cannot tell me that you told him to bring leftovers, Chick-fil-A and snacks, and that is what he brought, and that he added the dog food. Now, maybe the dog food might have been a joke to the both of them because their sense of humor might be different from mine. But the other things, he cannot make a sandwich. And oh, you're saying that he usually brings lunch once a week, and that day was not the day he was supposed to bring, but because you just forgot your lunch. But normally when he's bringing lunch, he's going to Chick-fil-A and the rest. I don't know why he didn't do that. So you're telling me you cannot buy Chick-fil-A twice for you in a week? Maybe they have a budget, I might not know, but even if he cannot bring Chick-fil-A, he cannot make a sandwich. The only thing that I thought had a bit of sense was the apple. Like, he cannot bring yogurt, he cannot bring juice, he cannot make a sandwich. Like, what the heck? I don't know. But it looked like, to me, it was just weaponized incompetence. He's not used to do anything. And he's just used to her doing things in the house and them having a routine. So when everything, if what he's supposed to do doesn't fall within the routine, he cannot do anything extra. But she said he loves her. She said everything, trying to support and explain the whole issue. Good luck to everybody involved. Now, she talked about something that made me just think, whatever everybody is saying is not going to do anything, because the comments that people are leaving, everything is just giving her engagement. Now, I said that the video that she was sharing what was in her lunch box that her husband packed for her has 30 million views. And that video is about 1 minute long. And I said that another video that she made in August was at 12.5 million views. And some of the other videos that she made recently have been doing very, very well. They've been doing 400,000, 700,000, 500,000 views. So, August paycheck, because she has over 10,000 followers on TikTok. And she's probably in the United States and probably in the Creators Fund program. So, with everything that is going on, while everybody is banging their head and saying, is this, she's going to have a good paycheck from the Creator Fund. And I was already thinking about that when I saw the views. I was like, man, August's paycheck is going to bang in their house. Like they're going to not be thinking about people saying the husband is this, the husband is that, she's excusing him. Because the money that she's going to get, if half of it is part of the qualified use, it's going to be a lot. And when she mentioned that people leaving comments, hate comment and the rest, it doesn't really bother her per se, she insinuated in a way. My own comprehension of what she was saying was, even if you people are hating on her and everything, it's giving her more visibility, it's helping with the engagement, it's helping with the views, and it's helping with the income that she will get from the Creators Fund. That's how I took it. Maybe because I'm a content creator, and when I see all those things, the first thing I think about is that aspect. Because I know that a lot of people would love to earn money from their content creation, and she has been doing it quite a while. She is a content creator. She makes content. She shows things about education, school, and everything. So she will be so happy if she gets like $10,000 from everybody talking and saying also. And I don't know their dynamics in their house. The husband might not take offense with what happened, because some people might be very offended that, oh, she put this up, even though it was like a joke between the both of them, maybe, and now people are calling him out and saying all sorts about him. That their dynamics, I don't know, because I've never seen that before. I've never followed their content, so I don't know how their dynamics in their marriage works, but he might not be offended by it. So what everybody is doing to talk about it is just bringing them more money, and they would not be offended that they are getting money. I'm sure about that. Like I said, I did not buy what she was selling in the second video. I thought what he packed was just an example of weaponizing competence that men use to try and avoid doing things. I feel like he just did that lazy thing because he doesn't know how to do anything, or maybe he doesn't want to do anything, so that she will never ask him to bring lunch apart from the day he's supposed to bring lunch, or she will never forget to pack her lunch. I don't know, I just felt that about it. But she was trying to say that that is not it, that the guy loves her and does all things for her and the rest. So I would ask you, what do you think about him packing that kind of lunch for her? Do you think that it was a nice gesture? Do you think the dog food thing was like a joke between them and it's not that deep? Do you think that him packing that kind of lunch is an example of weaponized incompetence? What do you think about the video of her trying to explain what happened and not make her husband look bad, and explain that she was the one that requested for that kind of lunch, and that everything about the dog food was a joke and she found it very funny? I would love to hear your own thoughts about everything, so please leave your comments in the comment section so that we can get this discussion properly. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. Out to see you in the next one. Bye.